Now, what do you think about women having this Ciara prayer memorized? Let's by Monday. Let's talk about this.
I've said it already, and I'm going to say it again. Ciara was asking for love, light, guidance, clarity, and anybody who comes in her life may share those same sentiments. There's nothing wrong with that prayer. That's a bomb prayer.
She just forgot the line about get you a square.
That's the only part. And Russell is not a square because we're not about to do that. Because
he's a number one. He's square.
Why is he a square? Because he loves and provides.
It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to be square. He's just a square.
That nigga is the president of the Safe Men's Club.
Thank you.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful thing.
Listen, then square me up because that man loves, provides, and handle his business for his family.
That's 100% fact.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. He loves the hell out of his woman.
He also came from a white woman, so he probably never had no food with no seasoning when he met Ciara. So
that's a fact. You saw how that white woman look on his draft day.
And that's more of a reason for him to love her harder.
Exactly.
Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that.
So tell your ladies, forget the Build-A-Bear niggas and fuck with a square. Square up.
Listen, duplicate the
square up.
Put them up.
Square up.
Especially the black women, they need to be loved on, and they need to be loved on right and hard.
They got to stop loving the futures to get them the Londons to get them to a Russell.
And I understand that. And for those girls that love them futures, by all means, proceed. But I pray for y'all too, because y'all need fixing.
Prayer, and not to the Ciara prayer, just regular prayer for the Lord.
Fuck all that. Grow the fuck up, y'all. It's about time y'all stop chasing them dreams you had when you was in middle school.
You feel me? Because y'all be so complicated too. You say, oh, you want him to be mean to everyone else, but nice to me. Yeah, he got to be sometimes be a thug a little bit, a little hood, but he got to be a business. That comes from. I'm just like, where are you getting all of this?
I think that comes from wording things and what we want property. So I think that
words are powerful,
and that comes from security. You want to be secure when you want to feel secure when you're with your man.
Okay.
I feel like now, and then for black women, of course, I feel like when they think of security, they think of, my man's hood, he got a gun, he doing all that. That doesn't necessarily need to translate into that. I think that's just where that comes from. But I think when women say that comes from a place of wanting security. So yes, it comes off very wrong. It's worded terribly. It's
and worded terribly. Words go, you're speaking to existence.
Because when I'm out with the man, I want to feel safe. Like, I don't want to have to protect myself. What I'm with you for?
So all these women now, y'all over here having this Ciara prayer memorized by
What's
Monday.
wrong? I feel like you have so much beef with this prayer. Let's talk about it. You have beef with this prayer. What's wrong with the prayer? I don't have
no beef. You said it beautifully. It's perfect. You need clarity, love. Deserve to be. What she said?
Love, light, and guidance.
Yes, like queen and all that good stuff. Shoot, good mama. Make decisions like queens.
So, but what do you
square up?
What you mad about though? Because I feel like you're not rocking with the prayer. What's wrong with it?
I feel like the prayer is nice.
Okay.
What Ciara said.
So why
perfect.
you don't want the ladies memorizing?
I feel like just this is my time. This might not go.
That's the point in the talk session where it might not go.
Why you don't want it?
Y'all not going to follow it to the T. Y'all not going to follow it to the T.
Why not?
It's a lot of shit that's going to be forgotten by Monday.
It's going to be forgotten, and y'all going to get into your own little way.
Yeah, Davius is going to come out here and buy you. You want to cry on a Tesla? You want to cry on a bus?
What you want the girls praying for?
He wants them to follow through. I think that's the realest shit.
Slick. That's why we boys. That's why we boys over here. You stay up for
you gotta follow through. You can't just talk a big game and then shit come to the light.
Okay,
it's like
so when you say follow through, like what are they following through for? Because now they're just asking for obviously clarity on, and whoever comes in their life shares the same thing. So what are they following through on?
Really assess the person that you're talking to. Be open to communication. Understand your flaws and understand to work on it.
Okay.
Understand that, what you gonna call it? What will I say?
My fault. I'm reading the prayer.
No problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Understanding your flaws and working on it, and be open to change. Understanding to be open to communication.
Okay. So you're saying that they need to exude like that. What they're asking for, they need to exude as well.
Basically, yes.
There's a lot of reflective language in the prayer, and I think that she's actually praying and putting emphasis on her accountability.
Yes, she's saying that she's hurt, and
that's why.
And I think that's something.
Through.
I think going based on what y'all are saying, both of y'all, the conversation is that like men and women, whoever's following these prayers, this idea, you have to hold yourself accountable. Right. And not look for everything that you're lacking in the person that you try and be.
I agree.
I agree. Preach, King.
No, I agree. So, like I said, Ciara is, I want to say in this prayer, seemed like a very stand-up woman, and she was asking for things. But again, it was coming from a reflective standpoint. And she was saying, listen, I'm here now in this moment on my journey. And obviously, whoever comes on in my life, I hope they share those same things and they're on their own journey. She ain't even asking them to be on her journey.
Yeah, a little bit.
She said that?
It says, it's a little section I had to read. I had to hit the, I pray my next man in my life will be my husband. Let's stop asking God for husbands. Meet a partner first and then build towards it. I pray he...
Why stop? Why she can't manifest her husband?
She could, but next up.
And what's wrong with that?
Next up.
She's and there's nothing wrong with that. She's ready. Obviously, she was ready to start a family and she was ready to settle down. There's nothing wrong with the next person being a husband. Why she can't manifest
I think that if the prayer follows suit, I guess it's written in the right order. She has to be right with herself before she gets that.
And she's saying that she's
and I'm saying that. I think that's what he's saying. I think he's saying that we need everybody, again, not just men and women, because I'm not trying. So everybody needs to be right with them before they try to make them. And I think that's
what you call it. Lori Hill, not Lori Hill.
Lori Harvey,
not Lori Harvey. Damn, I forgot her the artist.
Like, what the fuck?
How you ain't win if you ain't right with him?
Lauren Hill.
Yes.
How you ain't win if you ain't right with them?
Come on now, basically.
Okay, and that's very fair.
Just know Future is definitely starting the next album with Future's prayer.
If he says something Future prayer, yo.
But I feel like y'all are waiting for this Future prayer though. Yeah, that's the toxicity that we don't like. Why are y'all waiting for him to come back with a Future's prayer?
Because we want to laugh.
Yeah, because yo, Kalani about to drop. SZA's about to drop.
We about to hear this shit for the next.
And I think
we about to get shitted on as guys.
Y'all should turnkey that into I need to do better as a man.
We try, but our artists don't give us that.
You gotta understand. Me and Slick and I, we understand our stuff. We're not like typical men, so we understand. We go to therapy. We working on our own flaws and our own trauma.
Okay, and how does that translate though into what the practices that you're doing every day?
Oh yeah, just like on this podcast, they came for us for saying all women and generalizing women. Now we saying some women and not all women, and we saying this from our personal experience. So this is a change on itself. We are growing and evolving every single day.
Okay,
that is a fact. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Come on now, the God ain't done with me yet. He's gonna take his time with that, But we just need something on the guy side. Maybe not Future. So you're right. Maybe not Future. But what artist might give us sort of a similar effect as Summer Walker?
Every male artist is sad right now. So there's no happy male artist.
Trey Songz not gonna do that.
Trey Songz the only one that's similarly happy because he had a baby. The rest of us, we got what? Drake, pipe down. Drake telling women to pipe down. Chris Brown, he about to come out here while
the vision is toxic himself
for years.
And ain't nobody Rihanna ain't come save him yet. She went and got with his homie.
Come on now.
Future about to start out.
He need a better
Heavenly
prayer.
Father.
Drake needed a better prayer. That's his business.
I come to you with my time of need. I need more hoes. Future about to come out here wilding, and I'm gonna just be laughing.
Future prayer, I'm telling you.
The timeline gonna be on fire. Let me at Future when the Future prayer drop it.
Oh, they gonna hate us.
That's fine. They know what they signed up for.
But no, I stand by the Ciara prayer. I just wish all women who are
everybody. Everybody,
everyone.
And that's your problem because you're saying all women.
No, because that's what women I said they're gonna have it memorized by Monday. That's what the women are saying. But if I wish everybody who says this prayer follow through with it, and it's gonna be hard, But I'm supporting you. I wish you the best. And that's B Breezy prayer.
Big facts. Remember, life is not a Tyler Perry movie. We're not just going to pray and the nigga going to magically appear. There's some work that needs to be done.
But I think what we're also missing is y'all are, and that's why y'all have issues with the girlies now who listen.
They love the podcast.
They do though.
Y'all are focused on what women need to be doing, but I don't hear what I need to be doing as a man.
But that's a disclaimer. That's the disclaimer that we give in this pod. This is a safe place for masculinity over here. This is what we're talking about. We're both heterosexual men that date women. So that's what we're gonna. That's the point of view.
Themselves accountable
and niggas do
and
too.
follow through if y'all about to repeat in this prayer.
No, but we shit on niggas. We shit on niggas a lot. We shit on niggas a lot. We told niggas, yo, get your bread up. You feel me? Get your swag up.
Get your mental right.
Okay.
Get your mental right. We talk about out there.
I was about to say, what y'all telling y'all homeboys to pray for aside from more hoes? What y'all telling him to pray for?
Well, I mean, that was Future. That wasn't.
That
was the Davis. That was in Davis. Relax.
We praying for better health, better wealth. Success for all our guys out there. We tell you to get in touch with your emotional side. Be more vulnerable. We had an episode last week where we talked about how it was a struggle for us to be vulnerable, but we have to overcome that and being more in touch with our emotions.